Joining us now live from station KGO-TV in San Francisco is guitarist Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead, who played at Woodstock in 1969 and who'll be at the US Festival, or the US Festival in San Bernardino later this weekend. And joining us now from the US Festival, Sting, bass player with the British rock group The Police, which is appearing at the festival later tonight. Sting, you've played at a lot of groups, if not Woodstock. What kind of a group is there tonight waiting for you?
What kind of group? We're playing new music for a new technological era.
Well, what kind of audience is it? I mean, 115,000 people. Who are they?
All kinds, really. All ages. Mainly kids out for a good time. They're having it, actually.
How are you going to give them that good time? What sort of music are you going to play for them?
Just by showing them our own energy, our own enthusiasm.
You're going to do your machine gun bit? You're going to spray them with a machine gun?
I don't have a machine gun. It's a guitar, sir.
Yeah, but you do it playfully with the guitar.
That's right.
You have a lot of fun, don't you?
Have a great time, yeah. That's what we try and get over to the kids. If you can do it just by playing music and singing and jumping up and down.
All right, Jerry Garcia, you played at Woodstock.
Yeah.
What do you think the differences are? You've looked at it, you've heard us talk about it. What are your reminiscences of Woodstock, and what do you think you'll find at the US Festival?
Well, it rained a lot at Woodstock. We played really awful at Woodstock. That's the thing I mainly remember about it. I hope we play better at this one.
What do you mean awful? Didn't they appreciate your music?
Well, it's not that. There was a lot of confusion, and when we played, the festival had been going on for 2 days, and people were at a high pitch of panic. There were people, I remember people behind my amplifier screaming things like, the stage is collapsing, and stuff like that. You know, it's amazingly chaotic, and for us, the enormous size of it, the thing of playing to a huge unseen audience, it was nighttime when we played, and the lights were a long way away. We were blinded by them, and you couldn't see anything, you know, but you could feel the presence of 300,000 people out there, you know, in the dark. And I mean, we just went to pieces. For us, it was a total disaster. But a lot of people had a good time, and I enjoyed myself at the site and just walking through the crowd and just being there. But as far as playing there, wasn't so great.
Well, now, you've always been known for your use of high-technology sound, amplification.
Yeah,
sort of you had it at Woodstock, but you're really going to have a system at the US Festival. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
Well, that's one of the things that's nice about it. I mean, for us, there's kind of a cultural relationship between what electronics, computers and electronic games and all that stuff represents to the 80s. It has a kind of, in a way, it occupies the drug role that drugs occupied in the 60s, if you know what I mean. It's part of the you know, fun part of life, you know.
All right, let's go back to Sting. Sting, what kind of music specifically are you going to play? You're going to play Da Da Da, or you're going to play some of your, you know, your big hits?
We're going to play all of our big hits, yeah.
That's my particular favorite. Believe it or not, I've actually have your record of Da Da Da, Do 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 Do.
Oh, good.
Well, for me, that's something. You want a career change. You want to get out of the music business. You want to be an actor, is that right?
No, that's not true. I don't want to get out of the music business. I want to expand the music business into a larger media.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I just made a movie, which has been received quite well critically.
That's Brunston and Treacle?
Brimstone and Treacle.
I can't pronounce anything tonight. And you want to make more movies. You want to do Shakespeare.
Why not?
Well, that's all right with me, but what are your fans going to think? I mean, here you are, a rock star, you're a Sting, you do all of these things, and you want to play William Shakespeare?
Why not?
Well, no, I want to ask you. Don't ask me why not. You tell me why.
I don't want to be tied down to doing one particular thing. I mean, I'm a human being with a lot of potential, and I want to expand to my fullest potential.
Well, you're very well educated. Do you try to hide this?
No, I am well educated.
How did you get into the rock business? Why aren't you some buttoned-down businessman someplace in England?
What I was as a school teacher before this. I just, by accident, got into rock and roll and tried to make rock and roll a better kind of world than it is.
How's it going to do that?
Just by using intelligence and thoughtfulness and reasonableness as opposed to all the excesses that went on before.
Jerry Garcia, when you got into the business in the 60s, even before the Grateful Dead was formed, you're sort of the Willie Nelson of rock music.
Thank you.
What did you want to do with rock music? Do you think it was going to make a better world or just a better living for you, or what?
For me, the idea of being able to make a living at playing music is so delightful. I mean, I spent before the Grateful Dead, I spent most of my time supporting my music habit in a way, you know, and for me, it's just amazingly lucky to be able to do something in this life that makes people happy. I mean, it's more than fortunate.
Well, now, you improvise a lot. You just get
Yeah.
out there and you just go on for 20, 30 minutes just improvising.
That's right.
And your fans, known as the Deadheads, seem to love that. Why do you think that is? Why don't they want to hear a familiar song just the way they have a tape of it?
A sense of adventure, I hope. You know, something like that. Kind of for the same reasons that we do it, to see what's going to happen, and that it makes the music unique to each situation as well. If we're sensitive enough, the music that arrives belongs uniquely to that situation and that audience and that dynamic and so forth, you know.
Okay, I want Sting to have the last word, and I want it to be to tell those of us who are not up on your background how you got the name Sting.
How did I get the name Sting? Well, it suits me greatly, but it was given to me by fellow musicians because I used to wear a hooped jumper like a wasp. Sting, why not?
Now, you wore this yellow and orange jacket, and you liked it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like a beat.
good luck to you, and good luck to Jerry Garcia at the festival. And I'll be back.